Hello there. Everyone, meet Lack Sivrak. Lack, meet everyone. You may remember him from the cantina scene in Star Wars A New Hope. Or maybe you don't? Because, as it turns out, whether or not you've seen him depends entirely on which version of the film you've watched. Lack Sivrak was one of the many weird aliens hanging out in Shaman's cantina. But if you think that he looks a lot more like a werewolf than a space alien, there's a good reason for that. He was created using an off-the-shelf monster mask made by legendary creature designer Rick Baker, who was part of the makeup team on the film. Using this mask was simply a quick and inexpensive way to add another bizarre creature into the mix. However, George Lucas was just never very happy with him. Sorry, buddy. It's not you. Well, I guess it kind of is. When George made changes to the films for the special editions in 1997, he removed poor old Lack Sivrak from the cantina entirely. An all-new character, the much more alien-looking Ketwall, was filmed and then digitally inserted into his place. Lack Sivrak wasn't the only classic cantina patron to get the boot either. There was another character named Arliel that was made with a slightly modified version of that same werewolf Halloween mask. But George wasn't too keen on Arliel either, and was eager to replace him as well. Luckily, in making Ketwall, the designer scored a 2-for-1 creature feature, as it was noticed that the back of the mask actually looked like a totally different alien. So they turned him around, used some costuming to cover the Ketwall side of the head, and created Melis, who then digitally replaced Arliel. So there you go. Some cantina creatures that could be hanging around a scummy and villainous Mos Eisley cantina, or maybe not, depending on which version of Star Wars you're watching. May the Force be with you. Oh hey, here's a bit of extra info about these guys. Lack Sivrak, Arliel, Ketwall, and Melis didn't have those names at first. In fact, they didn't really have names at all. Lack here was just known as Hyena Man during filming. They were given their names in stories from the old expanded universe, and they've just stuck in the new canon. Does anyone care about this other than this nerd right here? Probably not. But here we are. Oh, and also, you can remove the Ketwall figure's pants, and he has cybernetic legs underneath.